The stogie in my right hand is a brand new blend from the guys over at Lovely Cigars, who are based up in Green Bay, Wisconsin. This is the Maduro version of what they call the Bay City, which is the old nickname for the city of Green Bay. Looking to grow its portfolio, the guys over at Lovely released not just a Maduro, but a Connecticut Shade alternative to this blend as well. Adding even more fun to the fray is the fact that they decided to put this Maduro and the Connecticut Shade version and the Elegante X2, which was the surprise stogie of the show at 2023 for us at PCA, into a 3-pack. But not just any 3-pack will do. This is the Klaro Cigars Specialty 3-pack, which is now available on our website for a very moderate price. This little bundle is a great way for you to smoke through part of the Lovely portfolio and see what you think. It also provides a great option for those who are looking for a gift for someone around the holidays or for a birthday or any other special event, may it be a wedding or a sizable divorce settlement in your favor. But instead of delving too deep into the details, which I've been known to do many times, let's turn the mic over to the guys at Lovely Cigars and our exclusive interview with them at PCA 2024 a few months back. Take it away, boys.
Day 3 here at the PCA Trade Show, and we have a wing leader lumbering on. So, I'm with Keith here from Lovely Cigars, the guys who make the Elegante X2, a personal favorite of mine, which was the surprise stogie of the show for PCA 2023 last year. That said, we are now here with new products from Lovely, and he's going to tell us a bit about them because we're going to start stocking them.
Yeah. Our new line this year that we're offering is called the Bay City Cigar. If you remember our kind of a history of Lovely Cigars, we're a cigar company out of Green Bay, Wisconsin. Green Bay is obviously known for the Green Bay Packers, for cheese. Our winters are ferocious, and all of those three things as are absolutely true. But before the Green Bay Packers showed up in 1921, before we were known as the Dairy State, Green Bay/Wisconsin was actually one of the largest exporters of tobacco products in the Midwest. Now, Green Bay sits on a port, and what that means is there's a river that connects to Lake Michigan, that connects to the other Great Lakes, that gets you out to the Atlantic Ocean. Now, in the 1900s, sailors would dock in Green Bay, they would get their essential salts, they would get their alcohols, their medicines, and they get their tobacco. Now, on any given day in the port of Green Bay in the 1800s, early 1900s, there'd be 200 or so cigar rollers rolling cigars for the sailors that are docking. And when we came up with this company a couple of years ago, we said, we know Green Bay has a history in tobacco. When we came up with the idea of Lovely Cigars, we wanted to resurrect old brands that were sold in the port of Green Bay in the late 1800s, early 1900s. I bring that to our new product this year called the Bay City Cigar. It was made in the 1890s, sold in the 1890s. We have a box here from the 1890s. And when we came up with this line, we replicated the artwork from the original box that was made 130 years ago.
Love it. I mean, this is why we are such fans of it, because nobody else is really doing this. At least not on this scale, and especially not out of Green Bay of all places, which, again, that kind of history is fascinating to us here at Klaro and to a lot of people because, let's face it, we're all cigar nerds one way or another, and backstory really does matter. So, before we get into the details of what goes into these new blends for the Bay City Cigar, we're going to do a little close-up and show you what the old packaging looks like and the new.
So here's the new line, the Bay City Cigar, and that box is from the 1890s. We're a collector of like 5 and dime shops, antique shops. Obviously, we don't have the same blend as the original one because that was Wisconsin tobacco and Cuban tobacco from the 1800s, but the blend we have now, all of our cigars are made in Nicaragua at Tecasa. So the Bay City is going to come with a Maduro and a Connecticut wrapper. The Maduro also is available in a Robusto Gordo size, 5.25 by 54. The Toro is 6 by 52. And both Bay Cities will give you the possibility of a Toro or a Robusto Gordo. The binder is Sumatran binder. The filler is Nicaraguan. It is a true medium, strength-wise, a very full flavor, though. All of our Lovely cigars, we like complexity. And when we say full flavor, they change a couple times 3 times technically while you're smoking it. We're making medium cigars, so people that are just getting into cigar smoking or maybe don't have a high tolerance, they can smoke these perfectly. The Maduro is a San Andreas Mexican wrapper. The Connecticut is an Ecuadorian wrapper. Klaro is going to stock this now, so it's going to be available to you guys. Then you're going to get the full taste, the full scope of what Lovely is all about.
So being that there are multiple offerings now available to us from Lovely Cigars, we are looking forward to smoking through them. I smoked the Maduro last night. Excellent. Like you said, nailed it with the medium body. And again, flavor is a little more toward full, but body was a little medium plus for me. And I also really did like the just smoothness, cleanliness, consistency, just a wonderful Maduro. So I'm looking forward to smoking another one and getting y'all a review before too long. So with that being said, Keith, always a pleasure to see you, sir. Yeah. Thank you again, and stay tuned for more from PCA 2024. Now, let's make sure the microphones worked.